open with a statement from Coach Nightingale, and then we'll open it up to questions for the players.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good start to the tournament for us. You know, obviously, you know, I feel like Michigan Tech does such a great job putting on this event, and it's a run first class. And I thought the crowd was great. We had a lot of Sparties in the crowd, and that helped our guys. I thought we started, you know, a little bit as expected, a little maybe sloppy, and then we got to our game. I thought their sequences were really liked us. I thought their goalie played really well, and I thought Luka played well. He made some saves when he needed to, and you know, we did a better job of playing discipline. That's one of our goals the second half of the year to try to stay out of the box, and so it was a good start to the tournament. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Question?
Coach, your first kind of look with out the four guys at the juniors, did anyone really stand out to you today that you felt stepped up?
I think as a whole, a lot of guys played well, you know, and that's important. And I think our job as a coaching staff is to make sure we have depth, you know, and so fortunate that we have four guys that have that opportunity and earn that opportunity, but there's no excuse for us not playing our best, and we got some really good hockey players that haven't played a ton of minutes yet and got an opportunity, and that's part of, as you're trying to build, we want to, you know, be a really good program, and it's competitive to get in our lineup, so there's some good players that, you know, haven't got a chance to play, and, you know, I thought our senior line was really good. I thought Nico's line was really good with Davey and Levy, and, you know, I think that's important for us to take the next step as a program, and that's not to put pressure on those guys, but we need them to be great down the stretch for us, and, you know, that was a good start today.
For your line, what kind of really worked today?
Just getting on their defensemen and you know, playing smart, making first passes, and just, you know, not doing too much in the O zone and getting it behind their D and getting on their D and getting it back.
What was kind of the look on the spinorama goal? Was that one kind of, how did that develop for you?
Yeah, I don't know. I got off the bench or came off the bench, and Gucci already found me in the middle, and that guy caught up to me, so I didn't really have much space, and kind of spun and just shot it, and luckily it went in.
Adam, for your guys with your defense, the way that how you guys have kind of come together, you guys basically kept that group together while you lost some forwards. Is this kind of one of those spots where you can keep building that group through while you're missing some forwards? That defense core basically stays the same even with guys leaving for junior.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're missing Max Sturback, so he's out. But yeah, no, I think we got depth back there, and you know, it starts with our captain. Nash does such a great job. He's partnered with Artie, and that's a big responsibility playing with a young defenseman like Artie, and he's almost like having a coach out there with him. And you know, I think we definitely have depth there, and the group's gotten better as the years went on. And we kind of knew that going in. You know, we got young D. That position takes longer than a forward, you know, to acclimate to a higher level. And but you know, I thought so far that, you know, we've seen the group grow, and this weekend's a good opportunity for it.
And then for Luka, just obviously, yeah, this is his second start of the year, third game. What are the things that you've seen that have allowed him to kind of stay in focus for this opportunity?
Yeah, well, he's a selfless guy. He's a team guy, you know, and I think that he's done a great job pushing Trey, and it doesn't mean he's waving the white flag but he's a great teammate and supports him, you know, and I think that we watch him in practice. He's ultra competitive. He's dialed in. He's focused like he's playing every single game, and that's any player's job. Is you got to be ready when your number's called, and we had all the confidence in the world for Luka to come in and play well, just like he did tonight.
When it comes to the things of like the way he kind of fights through traffic and stuff like that, stuff that's not actually easy to simulate in practice, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, what we do, the way we do practice is a lot of game situations. That's why obviously you can't necessarily replicate, but we do put our goalies under stress, and there's a lot of traffic, and you know, Luka's a competitive guy, and even in drills that maybe aren't set up that way, I think the best goalies find a way to get the most out of the drills, and Luka's done that.
Brad, as a World Juniors alumni, did you give any advice to the four guys who are out there, or the two guys who are at Team USA? Did you talk to them before, give them a little pep talk on how it was going to go, or anything like that?
Yeah, I think the biggest advice I gave him was just enjoy the moment. You don't really get many opportunities to play for your country and to play in front of that crowd on that big of a stage. So enjoy the moment, take it all in, and try to make the most of it, because it goes by real fast.
For Red.
Oh, sorry. Look for Joey first.
Adam, how significant is it for you guys just to have a chance to win the first GLI for your program since '09?
Yeah, no, it's important for us, you know what I mean, and I think that, we got a group of guys that understand that, you know, we can talk about it as coaches, but, you know, when we watch them practice and train, they understand the importance of it, and I think sometimes too is, you can talk about it being really important. We think every game's important, every shift's important, you know, and for our guys to continue to develop, I think it's having that mindset, but, you know, an opportunity to play the host tomorrow, it'll be a special one and one we're looking forward to.
For Red, you kind of had like the halfway, this is kind of the halfway point of the season. When you've come to state and you've kind of, as your games progressed, what do you kind of see about your personal game that's kind of taken the next step here in this season?
Yeah, I think the way that we develop every day, we train like we want to be the best team in the nation. So I've seen growth in my game, and it's a lot about the people that surround you that make you better. We got a very skilled team and a lot of hard workers on our team that push each other, and it's easy to get better when everyone on your team's focused into pushing towards one goal and trying to be the best by the end of the year, I think.
It's kind of something that you expected when you came here? Is it something that surpassed expectations just as far as well that's gone? Anything like that?
Yeah, it was the first thing I was looking for when I looked to enter the portal last year was trying to develop my game as much as possible and try to win. So we've gotten off to a good start and definitely exceeded a lot of expectations that I had coming in, but I think we're only really scratching the surface.
Jeremy, as a Michigan native, what did it mean for you to score 2 goals in this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I had a lot of family here, and obviously being from Kalamazoo is pretty cool. But, you know, I'm just happy we could get the win, and hopefully we can do it again tomorrow.
For Coach, polar opposite result from last year's game against Ferris. Was there any thought on that game coming into this game tonight?
No, I mean, I think our guys knew the outcome of the game, and I actually think when we look back, we actually played pretty good in that game, you know, and that's not to discredit Ferris, but I think we had over 100 shot attempts, and what we did do is we dug ourselves a hole, and it's a hard sport to play, and they did a great job of making it hard on us after that, you know, so we try to focus on, you know, you can't control the past or the future, it's just the now, and we had an opportunity to come here in a tournament we're excited about playing in, and try to take advantage of that.
For Coach, so last game we talked a little bit about having like a holiday break. So how did it, like, did you have a goal in mind about coming back into this game and what you wanted the boys to kind of look at, or did you just kind of go with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked to the group about, you know, we treat our guys like pros and expect them to act like pros. So obviously break's important, and you get a chance to get back home and family and friends and that, but also taking care of your body. And, you know, I could tell, you know, we practiced Christmas, the evening at Christmas, and I was super excited. Like the guys were jacked about being at the rink, you know, and I think that says a lot about our environment and the group of guys we have. They want to practice, and you could tell right off the bat that they had done the work they needed to do. It's hard to replicate, you know, what we do in practice or a game situation, but you can take care of your body, and you can help yourself be ready to have a good weekend, and so far it looks like your guys have.
Last one for me, but for the players, did Tiernan Chowdy mention anything about playing his twin brother, about needing to beat him coming into this game, or just anything silly like that?
I mean, obviously there's a lot of emotions in the air for him and playing against his brother, and yeah, he was definitely really pumped to play in this game, and he was chuckling when Travis scored. So yeah, it's tough that his brother scored and he didn't, but obviously we're happy with the outcome, and Tiernan's definitely happy that we were on the winning side of this game.
We have a last question? Anyone? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.